Hello and welcome to the ABCs of CJJ membership webinar. I'm Katie Murphy. I'm the Communications Associate here at CJJ. I just wanted to run through a few of the technical details before turning the webinar over to our presenter. You'll notice right now that you're in listen-only mode. If you have a question, we're going to do questions at the end of the presentation. If you have a question throughout, you can type in your question at any time, or at the end, I can ask you to click the Raise Your Hand button. When you do that, I can unmute you, I'll announce you, unmute you, and you can ask your question over the phone. I do ask that if you're on a cell phone that you please type in your question rather than using the raise your hand feature so that we can avoid any audio issues. And with that, I'll turn the presentation over to Jessica Russell-Murphy, who is our Member Relations Associate Director.
Okay, hi everyone. Jessica Russell-Murphy, as Katie just said. This is going to be a pretty short presentation. I just want to go over basically what the different options of CJJ membership are and kind of the details involved with each. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly and then basically just open this up for questions because I think a lot of people who are joining are interested in this conversation basically have, specific questions about what membership is and how it works, for specific organizations or individuals, that kind of thing. So basically, as a staff, we just wanted to put together this webinar because we get a lot of questions from folks asking what memberships are, which one is right for them. People calling in and asking if they are CJJ members. Most folks don't actually know if they are or not, and many times we have people who are assuming that they are indeed members when they are not. So there's just been some confusion. So we're hoping that we can help clear this up by streamlining the process a bit. So slide. So basically, I'm sure most of the folks on this call are already pretty familiar with CJJ and our work and what we do. But just to give a very quick down and dirty overview, CJJ works with state advisory groups and other juvenile justice advocates across the country to help with juvenile justice system reform at both the state level and the federal level. We have a staff of 7, and our office is located in D.C. Let's see. Our work is broken down into several categories. The main ones are policy and government relations, and again, that's both on the federal and state levels. Member and field relations, and this is more in line with supporting, educating, and growing the juvenile justice community. And then special projects. A lot of our time as staff is spent on special projects. Just one in particular that we're in the middle of is the SOS project, which stands for Safety, Opportunity, and Success. And it's a multi-year partnership that's engaging SAGs and judicial leaders, practitioners, service providers, policymakers, et cetera, to help divert status offenders from courts to family and community-based programs. So that's just one of the many programs that we're working on right now. And a lot of what we're working on is what we're hoping to help share with our membership. So if you are interested in more of the different projects and partnerships we have going on, you're welcome to visit our website. We have a comprehensive list listed on there. So down to the membership options. There's 3 membership options for folks to join us. And the first one is state advisory groups. Slide. So state advisory groups are what we call state memberships. So states can join us at obviously the state level, and then we work with them directly to help educate, promote resources to the local community that they have there. All states, including the U.S. territories and the District of Columbia, are invited to join CJJ as SAG members each year. And we typically have between 42 to 47 who join. And SAG memberships are for a calendar year, so they start on January 1 and end December 31st. And each year, SAG chairs and the JJ specialists are sent a formal letter inviting them to join. And then typically what it is that the SAG chair presents that to the SAG, and then they vote as a group of whether or not to join CJJ for that year. Most states typically join every single year. And one of the things is state memberships are $5,000. We've kept that the same for over 10 years. We have not increased the cost of the membership rate for states. We know federal funds are dwindling, and so we've kept that in mind, and we don't want to take away from funds at the local level. So we've kept our rates the same the whole time. Slide. So just going through real quickly what the benefits are for states at the state level to join us. You have voting rights at our annual Council of SAGs meeting. You have a consolidated voice on Capitol Hill, translation on how federal policy affects services, strong relationships with OJJDP and other SAGs, interpretation of OJJDP's compliance directives. CJJ as an organization, we actually have a very strong relationship with OJJDP. Our executive director has a standing luncheon with the administrator every month, so we work very closely with them. I actually, for the upcoming June conference that we're hosting, have weekly calls with one of their program officers. So we have a very strong relationship with them, and they know that we work very closely with the states, and the states know we work closely with them. So what we try to do is represent what the states want at the federal level. So that's one of our main objectives here. So you can kind of see the list. I don't want to read through each of them, but one of the things we do like to offer is that staff can help participate in your SAG meetings. So either we can't always fly out to the state, but we can do it through conference call or video conferencing, and we can help just, talk about the ways CJJs can help the SAG, or we can talk about more content type topics. If you're interested in a certain subject matter, or interested in a certain project that we're working on, we'd love to help present that information for you. So, slide. Okay, let's see if I'm forgetting anything about the state advisory groups. So just one thing to kind of go back to before we move on to the members at large. Starting next year in 2015, we are going to institute a change. We are going to start with each state membership. The state's going to receive 30 individual memberships. So what this means is that with the state membership, they're going to be able to assign 30 slots to folks to also have rights as individual members. So those slots should be assigned first to the folks on their STAG, and then to juvenile justice staff, JJ specialists, compliance monitors, that type of thing. And then any leftover slots, what we're hoping what will happen is that they'll be assigned to heads of local organizations, state or local officials, youth in the area, anyone that the state is looking to engage and educate about juvenile justice issues. And CJJ can help be a part of those conversations if say you want to approach a local state representative and just say, hey, we have this opportunity, we can provide this membership for you, here's information about the organization and what we do as a SAG. CJJ staff can help be a part of those conversations. So we're looking for ways to help states engage more people, educate more people in the immediate areas, and affect change that way. So that's something that it's not currently in place, but that's going to be part of the language that goes out for all communications for 2015. So slide. So members at large are memberships for individuals. So any individual is more than welcome to join CJJ. We in fact encourage it. There are two different options. One is the standard member at large, and then we also offer a student rate. So students have a discounted membership rate. Members at large, the standard registration or membership fee is $100. Students, it's $35, and that's for all current full-time students. Slide. So just some of the overview of the benefits of joining as a member. You do receive discounts on registration, access to our regional conferences, priority registration for webinars. Slide. Again, it's that we're serving as a voice to the people, to Congress and OJJDP. We're tracking federal policy on a daily basis. We are okay, slide. Okay, and one of the other main things is individual memberships. You get to participate on our CJJ committee. So various committees, some of them are Ethnic and Cultural Diversity Committee, our Youth Committee, Government Relations Committee, and those three particularly are very strong, and then they do a lot of work both on the state and federal levels. Our Youth Committee right now is in the process of planning a youth summit, which will take place this August, and the members of that committee are helping shape the agenda, finding speakers, that kind of thing. So our volunteer members on these committees are very hands-on and really help guide the future of our organization. Membership, it's based on the membership year for individuals is based on your start date. State, as I think I mentioned, state advisory groups, their membership is the calendar year. So no matter when they join in 2014, their membership is only for 2014. Individuals, they join, and it's 12 months from your start date. And I went over the registration fees, so we're good there. So next slide. So our third membership group is affiliate organizations. This is our newest group. We've often gotten, folks reaching out to us from various organizations looking to partner with us, looking to share information with us, looking to share information with our members, and it's never been anything that's been formalized. So what we're looking to do is really make this a formal process, and so we know what's happening and we can keep track of what our different groups are that we're working with. And one of the other, we want to be able to work with these organizations who share our mission, but we also want to help promote their work. And that's not something we've ever been able to do before, is have a forum or a way to promote our partnering organizations' work that they might be doing. So slide. So just some of the benefits for the affiliate organization memberships. Again, it is discounted registration fees. It is priority status for CJJ webinars, and that's not just attending, but also co-hosting webinars. So most of the CJJ webinars aren't just informational based like this one, but they're more content focused. And so what we are always looking to do is have our partners help co-host webinars. You'll have priority workshop selection at the CJJ conferences, and then you'll be able to partner with CJJ on special projects and publications. So we do give priority focus on our partners, our organizations that have joined us as affiliate organizations. Slide. So these are pretty straightforward. Members receive up-to-the-minute information about pending legislation. CJJ translates how federal policy affects the delivery of services to the field. Slide. And so this is one of the main, this page right here is one of the main ones for the affiliate organizations looking to join. We do have an audience of over 5,000 state and local juvenile justice practitioners and different partnerships and different groups that have joined our listservs over the years. So you will have the opportunity as an affiliate organization member to provide information and share information with the field through our CJJ listservs, through our JJ Monitor, through our website, and through social media. We can't guarantee that every piece of information that you have we can provide that way, but we will work hard to share any and all relevant information to our field. So basically it's opening up a wider audience for you. You'll have special access to our fact sheet, toolkits, that kind of thing. And all of the affiliate organizations will be listed on the CJJ website with links to your own website. And last but not least, it's kind of a random one at the end, but priority exhibiting opportunities at CJJ conferences. So we do get a lot of folks that reach out to us looking to exhibit, looking to put out handouts, looking to host tables at the CJJ conferences. So this is a way that we can help prioritize who gets that. It's our affiliate members first and then others outside of that. We typically have a limited space, so it's hard to kind of divvy that up, but this is one way we're looking to do that. The application process to become affiliate organization member is a little bit different than others. The state advisory groups and individual members at large, those are pretty straightforward. If you apply, you're in kind of thing. We'll accept the application. For organizations, we do have a short internal review process before accepting a membership registration. This is mainly because we want to ensure that we're aligning with groups that share our same ideology. Just the extreme example is like, I love Handcuffs USA. Were they to want to come and join us as a member, we might question that. As in, we would question that. What the goals are, what they're trying to accomplish by being a CJJ member. Honestly, the appearance of what it looks like for us to have I Love Handcuffs USA as a member, a partnering organization with us. So those just kind of extreme examples are ones that we might question. and if there's ever an organization that we do have a question mark or feel a little uncomfortable with, we will present them to the CJJ Executive Board, and then our Executive Board will make the final determination. So that's kind of how the process will be for admitting the affiliate organizations as partners. The membership fees for organizations are on a sliding scale, and it's just based on the size of the organization. So it can range, I think, from $500 up to $2,500, if not a little bit more. So, and that's basically based on numbers of staff. So that is my very quick, very general overview of CJJ members, and I am now happy to answer any and all questions that you might have. I feel like the questions you have will probably get into a little bit more of the detail that you're hoping for.
Great, thanks, Jessica. Like I said, you can enter a question into the questions box, or if you have a question, you can also click the raise your hand feature, and I will unmute you and announce you. Like I said, if you're on a cell phone, it's probably preferable to enter your question into the questions box to avoid any audio issues. So I'll just give everyone about a minute or so to type in their questions, and then we'll get started. Okay, the first question is, are members required to attend a specific number of meetings or participate in a number of annual activities to remain active, or do membership fees keep memberships active?
Membership dues keep membership active. You are welcome to participate as much or as little as you want in CJJ events and activities. We would love more participation, but it's really just up to you and what your time commitments are. And we understand that all of our members will have full-time jobs, if not full-time schooling, other outside responsibilities. So we really just welcome any and all amounts of participation that you're able to provide.
Great. The next question is membership fees tax deductible?
That is actually a very good question. I do not know. Let me jot that down. And whoever asked that, if you want to email me at murphy@juvejustice.org, I will look into that. I honestly don't know the answer.
Okay. The next question is, do affiliate organizations get a number of slots for individuals like state advisory group membership?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure. Do affiliate organizations get a number of slots for individuals like state advisory groups?
So the organizations their staff members can all become are considered individual CJJ members. So it's not additional slots like the SAGs have, and that's also why the organizations are on a sliding scale for the registration fees. So if you have 5 staff members, then all 5 staff would be considered, you would assign them your slots for the membership. If you're looking to do additional folks, so maybe folks that are on your board or maybe some members that you have of your own organization, you can talk with us. We will be able to provide discounted membership rates for anyone above and beyond the number of staff that you have.
Okay, so the next question is, typically who pays the membership fees for the state?
It's typically processed through the juvenile justice specialist, so it does come from the state directly. It is a little bit different based on states and how they handle their funding, but it's usually the person in the juvenile justice specialist position who handles the processing and provides the payment.
Okay, the next question I can actually answer, which was, how often do you give this presentation to prospective members? This, I believe, is actually our first webinar directed at how to become a CJJ member or what you get for being a member. We are recording this webinar, so it will be posted on our website, and you should have all received the PowerPoint presentation. But certainly, if you think this was helpful, we'll have an evaluation at the end of the webinar, and you can fill that out. And if it's helpful, we can certainly repeat it. Okay, I'm going to let everyone a few more minutes to type in any additional questions you may have. or you can press the raise your hand feature.
And also, if I went over something really like too fast or too quickly, I mean, feel free to ask me to, kind of revisit something.
So we have another question, which is if you're interested in joining as an individual member, what is the process for that?
So it's a fairly simple process. There's a link on our website to join now, and you basically just fill out your contact information, and then we add you to our list, and we will send you an invoice for the registration fee, but then we'll also reach out to you to acknowledge your membership and see if you have any questions and how you want to get started. Some folks like to jump right in, looking to join, committees, when the next event is, when the next webinar is. Other folks, just kind of want to join and then slowly start getting information handed to them. So we kind of want to respect that.
I'd also like to add that you can actually pay your membership dues on our website using PayPal. So that's an additional option if you prefer to pay your fees up front rather than waiting for an invoice. Okay, that seems like all of our questions for today. As you can see, Jessica's contact information is there on the screen. So if you have any further questions, you can feel free to email her or give us a call. I have one extra question, which was how much is an individual membership?
Individual memberships are $100. There is a discounted fee of $35 for if you're a full-time student.
Great. Okay, so thank you everyone so much for joining us. You can contact us with further questions, and I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.